my name is Ajiboye Olorunjuwon, and I'm a graphics designer, UI/UX designer. We had just concluded the Pathfinder School of Leadership, and of course, we're the tech team, and we were asked to come up with something, a project, so to speak. With the COVID also coming in, we had thought of creating something, that solves a real-time problem. But we then figured, and individually, we did come up with the ideas of training people instead. We felt that would much more impact our direct society, just as a place with a lot of potential in technology, in IT and stuff, And we just have a lot of people in our communities who really have a passion to learn these things. But since Lagos and Abuja is far away, we thought of bringing at least the first of many to come down this way. When I pushed it to the team, a lot of people seemed to be on board, and we were like, oh, that's exactly what I was thinking too. And well, here we are. We're able to pull it through, and it's a success.
First of all, we wanted to ensure that the category of people we reached were very broad. So we sent out notices across social media platforms, and then we got people apply through application forms. People responded, and people from different age ranges and different sectors, lawyers, policemen, students, and all that. And some of the challenges we had were basically centered around the normal Nigerian challenges of power supply. We had issues with power supply at some point, having to switch from the normal regular supply to the others. We also had issues of network connections, and because we ran a class session online and we had on site, so many times we had lapses and lags on the network.
I had to make sure that in as much as I was focusing on the on-site people, I was also focusing on the online people. I didn't want to focus on one and leave the other one aside. So it was challenging having to carry both of them along, having to answer questions on site and online at the same time.
Also, we had a challenge of trying to bring the different professions to get to understand a new particular kind of skill. But at the end of the day, we were able to surmount that also.
Recently, my company started designing a website, and we had to contract it to someone. So I went with them through the whole process, and I just thought, okay, if this is something that people get paid for, and I see that, okay, if it's something I can learn, I think I will be much more resourceful to myself and obviously to my company. So I just thought it's reasonable to take the course.
Well, I felt it was going to be a lot. Like, it was going to be very difficult, kind of, to tackle. But getting up to it has been really interesting, and the tutors have tried their best to put it simply in a manner that one would easily understand. So I found out that it wasn't all that. As much as difficult as I thought it was going to be.
So I want to give a shout out to all our facilitators, Mr. Juwon. I want to say thank you so much for being a very, very good example. That was one of the main reasons I decided to come for the classes. Mr. Namdi, every other person, I can't remember everybody's name now, but thank you so much for every single thing. I think Mr. Amechi, thank you so much for taking out time. Yeah, they've been so patient with us, and I'm very, very grateful for you guys. Thank you. Bye.